All right, so Black Friday and Cyber Monday are approaching fast. And if you've been holding off on a new paddle or wanting to grab some gear, this is probably the best window you're going to see all year. I've spent the past couple weeks tracking down every deal I could find from pickleball brands, and there's a lot to cover. Everything's organized at mattspickleball.com/Black Friday. I'll throw a QR code up on the screen right now so you can pull it up on your phone. All the links, dates, and promo codes are there, but I wanted to walk through it here so you know what's actually worth paying attention to, which brands are going deep on discounts, and where you can stack my code MPB to save even more. Some of these sales started early, some are live right now, and others kick off on actual Black Friday or Cyber Monday. I'm going to walk through everything brand by brand so you know exactly what's available and when. If you're shopping and want to reference this later, just head to mattspickleball.com/Black Friday. You can filter by brand, search for specific paddles, and everything's organized with dates and whether codes stack or not. All right, let's get into it. 11/6/24 kicked off their deals early with their 11/6 day event that's running through Black Friday. It's 20% off all paddles except jelly beans, which are 10% off. And they're doing a $10,000 giveaway where every dollar you spend counts as an entry. So that includes all paddles, Jelly Bean, Power, All Core, and Alpha Pro Power Series. If you want a recommendation, go with your favorite shape in the Alpha Pro Power Series and give it 6 to 8 hours to break in. The nice thing here is that my code MPB stacks on top of the sale pricing, so you're getting 20% off plus another discount with the code. That applies across their full lineup paddles, accessories, and apparel. If you've been eyeing anything from 11/6/24, this is probably the best window you're going to get. Winners for the giveaway get announced mid-December, so if you grab something now, you're automatically entered. ADV is doing something a little different this year. Instead of straight discounts, you get free gifts based on your order total. Spend $75, you get free wristbands worth $20. Spend $150, you get a packing cube worth $30. Spend $250 and you get their new Air Vault compression bag with silver ion lining, a $45 value. On top of that, they're running up to 40% off accessories on Amazon starting November 20th. That includes grips, wristbands, training gear, stuff you're probably going to buy anyway. And if you're a legacy backer or VIP customer, they've got extra bonuses rolling out too. Code MPB works across the board here, so if you're picking up ADV gear, use it. You can pick up the Pickleball Pro, Pickleball V2, or Edge bag. That's a large, medium, and small size bag. My recommendation, go with the Edge if you don't need to carry a lot of gear, or the V2 if you need to carry winter clothes around. Avoura is running a site-wide special, 20% off all paddles, 50% off all apparel. And code STACK, so MPB works on top of the sale. The only exclusion is the all-black Revel paddle, which makes sense since it just launched. But everything else, fair game. The Revia, Revel, and Rhapsody are Gen 1 paddles with an internal weighting system, and they're designed to be easy on your arm. If you've been looking at Avoura, this is a clean, straightforward deal. Bodhi Performance is doing 25% off site-wide from November 28th through the 30th with code BF25. They're also discounting select ProTac 30 packs by an extra $10. Colors like lilac, teal, sky blue, purple, and blush drop to $28.50 after the discount. That's solid if you're stocking up on overgrips. Orders over $200 after discounts and codes get a free performance towel and a pack of arm sleeves. That's a $45 value while supplies last. And they're giving away a 1-of-1 V2 Pro Tour duffel in black coral signed by Hunter Johnson and Yates Johnson. It's a production sample they decided not to move forward with, so it's probably the only one that'll ever exist. One random order during the sale wins it. You can try to use code MPB for a stack deal, but I'm not sure if it'll work. No harm in trying. News alert, Body Helix rebranded to Flick Pickleball, and they're offering 35 to 70% off paddles, apparel, and accessories. If you use a code like MPB, you automatically get a free gift added to your order. And if you buy select Flick USAP paddles, you get a free backpack. The X1 and X5 paddles are 35% off. The X4 Carbon and Kevlar paddles are 40% off. Apparel is up to 70% off. Accessories up to 50% off. The Flick Zip paddle, which is a limited run cold press Gen 1 paddle, is $50. All the discounts are already applied on the site. codes don't stack additional savings, but you do get that free gift with code MPB. Bread and Butter sale started November 19th and runs through December 1st, and here's what you need to know. The Loco is in and out of stock all the time, so if you're interested and see the in-stock notification, you better jump on it. Most products will be marked down directly on their site, and discount codes won't apply to these marked down items. The exception is Loco, where code MPB will save you 15%. It won't be discounted on the site, but it's the only item where discount codes will still work for that 15% off. This is one of the few promotions Bread and Butter runs each year, so if you've been wanting to try their stuff, this is the window. They also have super limited deals on their premium bag, which is made by Forwrd at around $165, but there are super limited quantities available. That's a $325 bag at full retail, built like a tank. Brioti's taking a different approach. From November 21st through Cyber Monday, every eyewear purchase earns a voucher toward their upcoming Velox model. Buy any Focus eyewear, you get a $75 Velox voucher. Buy any Focus eyewear plus an additional lens, you get a $100 Velox voucher. You're added to the Velox VIP list, and vouchers get delivered shortly before launch. Velox with an augment lens is expected to launch for right around $214. Code MPB works alongside the promotion, so if you're grabbing Brioti glasses, use it. There are some insane deals from Solase Pickleball starting November 26th through November 30th. Solase is running some of the deepest discounts of the season. These are stupid prices and no-brainer deals, and probably the best you're going to find anywhere on Black Friday and Cyber Monday on high-quality and performance paddles. Paddles starting as low as $29, gear up to 75% off. Use my discount code MPB for an extra 10% off already reduced prices. So if you use MPB, you're stacking that on top of the sale pricing. The Echo EX, HX, and SX are dropping from $129 to between $39 to $49. Phoenix Series paddles are going from $179 down to $119 to $139. Shapeshifter paddles are dropping to between $59 to $69. The Supercourt Classic Long Handle is $29, super limited quantity there. This is one of those sales where you can pick up backup paddles or try something new without spending too much. If you've been curious about Solase, this is the time. These are insane deals. Carbon's got a full lineup of deals, and they're solid. All of these prices work with code MPB. The X Series, which is their flagship paddle and top seller, drops from $229 to $160. The Classic Series, that's their legacy line with a balanced feel, goes from $179 down to $134. The Genesis, which is their true foam paddle with a softer response, drops from $279 to $251. They're also discounting their eyewear. The pivot glasses, which are lightweight sport glasses, go from $95 down to $80. The drift glasses, that's their polarized version, same deal, $95 down to $80. Apparel and accessories are getting marked down too. The knit beanie drops from $29 to $15. Boonie hat goes from $29 to $12. Essential snapback hat drops to $15 from $30. Quick dry trucker hat goes to $22 from $29. There's a deal to be had for everything you put on your head. For apparel, the Florence short sleeve, which is a popular item, goes from $58 to $49. Florence long sleeve drops from $68 to $57. Bags are on sale too. The Pro Team sling bag, that's a compact single paddle bag, goes from $59 to $50. The Pro Team backpack, durable, daily carry, drops from $109 to $87. The Pro Team tour bag comes in 3 colorways. Black goes from $139 to $104. Gray drops from $139 to $111. And Pearl, which is the premium colorway, goes from $159 to $135. They've also got towels, wristband, tumblers, jugs, and even a dog toy on sale. Based on past years, Carbon usually comes through with solid deals, and this year's no exception. If you've been looking at Carbon paddles or gear, this is a great window. Remember to use code MPB to save at checkout. Diadem kicked off early with 30% off all paddles. That includes the 18K line, but excludes the Edge Blue Core, but you can use code MPB to save 10% on that one. Then from November 24th through December 2nd, it's 30% off everything site-wide. Bags, apparel, accessories, footwear, everything including Blue Core. I highly recommend checking out their footwear. Code MPB applies across the board, so if you're looking at the Warrior Edge, Edge 18K, or Vice paddle, this is also a great window. And if you need gear, shoes, and apparel, the site-wide event in late November covers that too. Element 6 is running Black Friday deals with code MPB, and codes are stackable. The Blacked Out Searcher is dropping from $199 to $149. That one offers big, boomy sound and good performance. Gen 3 Fuego goes from $169 down to $129. Zephyr drops from $139 to $99. Flow, Torrent, and Ebbs are $2 for $99. Every paddle order over $95 gets a free Nexus grip and overgrip. If you've been looking at E6's lineup, this is solid pricing, especially on the Fuego and the 2 for $99 deals. Engage is running one of its biggest sales of the year. From November 3rd to December 31st, the Pursuit Pro 1 is $179, down from $259, and the Pursuit Pro is $139, down from $199. From November 25th to December 9th, the new Alpha Pro, Alpha, and Pro foam paddles are 15% off. Use code MPB at checkout. You can also pick these up at pickleballcentral.com. This sale is great if you've been eyeing the Pursuit line or want to try the new 2025 Alpha models. My recommendation, the Alpha Pro lineup is very, very good. Enhanced Pickleball is running major paddle and bundle discounts all November and December. Paddles like the Banger are dropping to $99, and the new Duo launched at $174. During Black Friday weekend, November 29th to December 2nd, every paddle purchase includes a free gift. Code MPB stacks during the sale. The Gen 4.5 goes from $174 down to $149. Sweet Spot Pro drops from $139 to $99. Banger goes from $159 down to $99. Sweet Spot Team drops from $99 to $69. They also have 2 paddle bundles with stack savings. The Sweet Spot Team 2 bundle is $99 for 2 paddles, which is worth checking out if you're looking for entry-level options or backups. F&B Sports is doing 25% off all paddles from November 27th through December 1st. They actually just launched a unique series called RUNOUT, and they're manufacturing paddles like no one else, which is pretty cool. Check out my full review on those paddles. With your purchase, you also get a 3-pack of LT48, that's Lifetime's balls, the best pickleballs around, plus free shipping and a mystery gift at checkout. Limited quantities available, so if you're interested, don't wait too long and use code MPB at checkout. Forwrd's running 25% off site-wide with free gifts included on select purchases. Exact discounts may vary based on inventory, but all paddles and apparel are included. Code MPB is stackable. That means you can pick up the Court Ranger backpack, Court Caddy bag, and Cross Court for 20 to 25% off. If you've been looking at Forwrd Bags, this is a good time to buy. Gearbox has a few things going on for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. First, the GX2 Original is $100 off. Final price, $169. This runs November 17th through December 1st. You do need to use the link on my site or in the description to get the deal. Second, the Pro Ultimate Collection is $100 off. Final price, $174. This includes the Pro Ultimate Power 14mm, Pro Ultimate Hyper, and Pro Ultimate Elongated. All paddles are USA Quiet approved. This runs November 26th through December 1st. They're also launching the GX2 Power Limited Edition. It's not a sale, but code MPB saves you 10% on this new paddle. It's generating a lot of buzz, bold design, elite performance, and limited availability. And they're giving away one GX2 Power paddle every week until Christmas. The giveaway runs November 16th through December 25th. Use the link on my deals page at www.mattspickleball.com/Black Friday or in the description to potentially save a little extra where codes don't work. Honolulu's Black Friday and Cyber Monday event runs November 28th to December 1st at 808pickle.com. Code MPB stacks on every eligible item. Most Gen 4 paddles are 5% off, plus MPB stacks for an additional 10%. Sadly, the J6 and FC Plus models are excluded. All Gen 3 paddles are 5% off, plus MPB stacks for an extra 10%. All Gen 2 paddles are 10% off, plus MPB stacks for an extra 10%. If you've been eyeing Honolulu pickleball paddles, this is a solid opportunity with really good stacking discounts. JOOLA is releasing a bundle package for Black Friday and Cyber Monday, November 24th through December 1st. The bundle includes the Perseus 4 16mm, which costs $279 retail, the newly redesigned Tour Elite bag in red, which costs $140 retail, and a newly redesigned water bottle in white, all for $349. That's a good value if you're looking for a complete setup, paddle, bag, and accessories all in one package. Luzz is running stackable promotions from November 5th through December 1st. All promotions stack with my 15% code MPB. For the Cannon paddle, November 25th through December 1st, there's an increased chance of receiving a rare Cannon during Black Friday. Buy 2 Cannon paddles, get $10 off instantly. The Pro 2 series, November 25th through December 1st, drops from $179 to $139. That's a $40 savings. Pro 4 series, November 25th through December 1st. Purchase a Pro 4 paddle and get just around $12 off instantly. If you're looking for budget paddles or want to try something new, this might be worth checking out. Mark Pickleball is doing 30% off all gear and accessories and 40% off all paddles. I don't know if my code MPB will stack, but try it and see. Even without stacking, 40% off paddles is solid for solid performance paddles. Check them out at markpickleball.com. My recommendation, the unmarked paddle is pretty legit. Neonic's Black Friday and Cyber Monday sale runs November 24th through December 10th. It's 10% off site-wide, all paddles, apparel, and more, and code MPB stacks for an additional 10%. Total effective savings, 20%. The only exclusion I've just learned about is the new Neonic Sidekick bag, which is already priced really aggressively, and it's just not part of the additional discount. If you've been looking at Neonic, this is a clean 20% off most of their lineup. Want a recommendation? Check out the Flare Prime X. Nexus Pickleball is offering 15% off the ProStar with code MPB. Limited stock is available. The ProStar is their performance-driven paddle, and if you've been considering it, this is a good opportunity to save. PB5 Star is doing $99 shoes for Black Friday through Cyber Monday. Will that be all shoes or just a limited selection? I don't know, but we're going to find out together. That's the PB5 Court 2 in select colors, down from $165, so about 40% off. Code MPB may make the deal sweeter, but I'm unsure if the deal stacks. If you've been looking at pickleball shoes that look cool and are also pretty comfortable and you want to save some money, this is a solid deal. Pickleball Apes is running 25% off right now and 30% off on Black Friday with code MPB. The Charm series is excluded, but everything else is fair game. For paddle deals, 25% off Pulse, Energy, and Harmony paddles, plus code MPB stacks for an additional 10%. Bundle deals have direct discounts up to 40%, and again, my code MPB applies on top. Blemish paddles are right around 45% off, and my code stacks there too. Seeing a pattern here? Currently, only blemished Harmonies are available, so if you're looking at Pickleball Apes, this might be some of the best pricing you're going to find. Pickleball Effect, you know, that Braden guy, is doing a build-your-own bundle setup for Black Friday, November 26th through the 30th. One item gets you 10% off, 2 items 20% off, 3 items 25% off, 4 items 30% off, 5 or more 35% off, and it stacks with code MPB. For Cyber Monday, December 1st through the 2nd, they're doing store credit based on what you spend. Spend $25, get a $10 gift card. Spend $50, get a $20 gift card. Spend $75, get a $30 gift card. And spend $100, get a $40 gift card. This is a good setup if you're buying multiple items or want to come back for more later. PIKKL, PIKKL, is offering 35% off for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. They're calling it their lowest prices ever. Code MPB won't stack here, but 35% off is already pretty solid and aggressive pricing. The Hurricane and Vantage Pro are legit paddles used by top PPA players, so if you're looking at those, now's a good time to buy. Revolin's Black Friday and Cyber Monday pricing is straightforward. Rise paddle is $89, regularly $109. Drift paddle is $129, regularly $174. Revo Pro paddle is $99, regularly $219. Torch paddle is $139, regularly $224. Day bag is $42, regularly $60. Tour bag is $105, regularly $150. If you've been looking at Revolin, these are solid markdowns, especially on the Revo Pro and Torch. These deals may stack with code MPB, so try it at checkout and see. Ronbus. Ronbus is transitioning all product lines to their new foam core-based platform by the end of the year, so there are a ton of great deals on paddles right now. The sale runs November 26th through December 2nd. All listed sale prices can be combined with code MPB for an additional $20 off the final price. The Quanta R1 through R5 series drops from $119 to $89 after code. Original R1 through R2 series goes from $120 to $99 after code. Beta Ripple R1 and R2 drop from $129 to $79 after code. R3 and R2 Pulsar go from $170 down to $70. Pulsar FX series drops from 180 to 120 after code. EV2 goes from 180 to 70 after code. R1 and R2 Nova drop from 180 to 120 after code. Refilm R1 and R4 go from 199 to 120 after code. Ripple V2 series drops from 280 to 160. This is probably one of the best Ronbus sales you're ever going to see. So if you've been eyeing any of their paddles, now's the time. Selkirk's massive Black Friday event is running right now through December 7th, featuring up to 70% off paddles, bags, apparel, and accessories. You can earn tiered free gifts. Spend $150 or more, get a free hat. Spend $250 or more, get 3 Pro S1 balls. Spend $350 or more, get a Coreline mini pack. Use code INF-MPB at checkout for added savings and or a gift card from Selkirk. Labs 007 goes from 222 to 150. Labs 008 drops from 188 to 130. Vanguard Pro goes from 150 to 120. Vanguard Power Air drops from 150 to 130. Halo Pro, Control, and Power all go from 120 down to 100. Omega Hybrid drops from 100 to 90. The Proline Team Bag drops from 150 to 100. The Proline Tour Bag drops from 200 to 150. Gear and apparel are up to 70% off. Nets and footwear are 20 to 50% off. There's also a Black Friday Cyber Monday exclusive bundle, 100 pack Pro S1 balls plus a free 007 or 008 paddle for $250. Selkirk sale is huge, and with the tiered free gifts and stackable code, there's a lot of value here. 6-Zero's biggest season yet kicked off with the Black Opal launch on November 9th, followed by a site-wide Black Friday sale from November 16th to December 1st. $5 from every Black Opal sale is donated to the Clown Doctors charity. The Sapphire paddle is 50% off, Edgeguard tape is 50% off, performance shirts, hats, and hoodies are 50% off. All bundles, excluding Ruby Pro, are 50% off. Double Black Diamond in 14mm and 15mm and Black Diamond paddles are 40% off. Tour bags, backpacks, and arm sleeves are 30% off. Ruby paddle and Ruby Factory seconds are 25% off. Double Black Diamond 16mm is 25% off. Overgrips, Ultra Tack grips, cleaning rubbers, paddle covers, and wristbands are 25% off. Code MPB applies across the board, so if you've been looking at 6-0, this is a massive sale with deep discounts across paddles and gear. Solase Nightbolt drops from $125 to $87, and Solase Gold Force goes from $125 to $87 as well. If you've been curious about Solase shoes, this is a solid discount, plus I think their shoes look pretty cool. SQAIRZ is offering $25 off site-wide for apparel and footwear November 26th through December 1st. It's unknown if code MPB will offer anything additional at checkout, but try it just in case. They've got shoes and apparel for golf, baseball, softball, and of course pickleball. These are very comfortable shoes. I'd recommend sizing a half size down, like I had to, at least in the men's size. Standout is offering 20% off everything across the store for Black Friday, plus with each purchase, you get a free gift, an overgrip, wristband, hat, or edge tape. Straightforward deal. If you're shopping Standout, 20% off plus a free gift is solid. Try code MPB to see if it stacks. I'm not sure if it will, but no harm in trying. Thrive is doing 20% off site-wide from November 17th through December 1st, stacking with code MPB. You can pick up their latest products like the Gen 3 Fury in hybrid or elongated form for 20% off. These are legit Gen 3 paddles that play incredibly well and in my top 5 favorite Gen 3 paddles. There will be some steeper discounts, so more to be announced on thrivepb.com. If you've been looking at Thrive, this is also a good window. Udrippin is doing 30% off everything from November 23rd through December 1st. If you spend $125 or more, you get a free hat. Use code MPB30 for 30% off. Clean, straightforward deal. Udrippin has overgrips, sunglasses, towels, apparel, shoes, and so much more. Check them out at udrippin.com. Vatic Pro is slashing prices across its lineup this Black Friday. Prism and Saga paddles are $79 and the VSOL is $89 before additional code savings. My code MPB stacks with these sale prices, so the Prism paddle goes from $90 to $80. Saga paddle drops from $90 to $80. VSOL paddle goes from $100 down to $90, then MPB stacks. If you're looking at Vatic Pro, this is probably the best pricing you're going to see all year, or maybe even next year. You're getting top-tier performance and apparel that'll last you a very long time at a very, very budget price. Vouchers. From November 21st through December 3rd, Vouchers is offering 25% off its licensed paddles, including the Betty Boop, Keith Haring, and Real Tree lines. You'll also find 2-for-1 bundle deals on popular Forza, Control, and Pro models. Codes are paused during the sale, so my code won't work there, but 25% off and 2-for-1 deals are still pretty solid. All right, that's the full breakdown, and there's a lot here. And honestly, this is one of the best Black Friday and Cyber Monday windows I've seen in pickleball all year. If you're looking for deep discounts on paddles, check out Ronbus, Chorus, Luzz, and 6-0. Some of those deals are 40 to 50% off or more. If you're looking for premium paddles with solid discounts, Ronbus, Engage, Selkirk, Gearbox, Bread and Butter, 11624, and Vatic Pro all have strong sales running, and I'm sure I've missed others. I didn't do it on purpose. I just don't want to name everybody all at once. If you're stocking up on accessories, grips, or bags, ADV, Bodhi, Forwrd, U-Drippin, and Selkirk have you covered. And if you're shopping multiple brands, remember that my code MPB works almost everywhere and stacks with most sales. Every link, every code, and every deal is organized on mattspickleball.com/Black Friday. I'll throw the QR code back up on the screen one more time. You can filter by brand, search for specific products, and see exactly when each sale starts and ends. That's where you're going to find the most up-to-date deals and information. And as things change throughout the weekend, that page will be updated. You can also submit deals there. Just go to the page and scroll to the bottom to submit a deal that isn't already listed. All right, now that's it. If you found this episode helpful, drop a comment and let me know what you're planning to pick up. If you grab something, tag me on Instagram @MattsPickleball. I'd love to see what you end up with. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.